Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Hyundai Palisade. This one is the limited trim, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 3.8 V6 that is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 291 horses and 262 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 19 in the city, 24 highway, and 21 combined. So here is a MSRP sticker of this limited trim. If you guys are interested in the standard features this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. It does have a few options, and the price is going to be $49,000 with destination, but there is a market adjustment sticker or price. So basically there is a $1,500 add-on to this $49,000, and it does have roof racks, which is a almost $1,400 option. And then this is basically a glass coat that makes cleaning the vehicle much easier. And the price with these options, it's going to be $53,000. So if you guys are interested in the color is called Abyss Black, and it does look very good on this Palisade limited trim. And coming to the front, I really like the way how the Palisade looks like. For 2022, nothing was changed. It's just basically a carryover for the headlights. I really love the design of the headlights, and I really like how the daytime running light looks like. And the headlights do have that split design, so the tab is going to be the daytime running light, and the turn signal indicator is going to be next to it, and then the bottom is going to be the continuation of the daytime running light with the high and low beam. And everything right here in the front is going to be LED, which I love, and this is expected from a almost $50,000 SUV. The grill looks amazing. I really like the way how it looks. It is finished in brushed aluminum. It is nice and massive. The Hyundai badge is nice and big. And overall, I really love the grill on this Palisade. Coming to the bottom, they're going to be more brushed aluminum, an opening for some air. It does have some parking sensors right here in the front. And this black piece in the center is going to be for the braking assist. So basically the sensor for the safety features. And overall, I really love the way how this Palisade looks like. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Palisade. Here is a side view of the Palisade, and honestly the side view looks amazing. The Palisade is my favorite 3-row family SUV, and I think it does look very good, and it is priced very good, and you do get a ton of features. But for the side view, as I said, it does look good. There's going to be a good amount of chrome around the windows, so the window trims are going to be finished in chrome. And I really like the design of the back window. I just love the chrome trim right there. I think it does look good. And the door handles are going to be finished in brushed aluminum. The mirror does have turn signal indicators on them, and they do have blind spot monitoring system. In the bottom, they're going to be brushed aluminum trim, which I think looks good. And for the rims actually do look good. I prefer the other design on the older generation of the Palisades with a lot of spoke. This one does have the Y spoke design. The size is going to be 245, 50, 20s, and I think they look very good. On the roof, there are going to be some roof rails and roof racks, but the roof racks are dealer installed. This dealership installed those roof racks, and I personally think that they are a little bit expensive. But let's go ahead and move to the back now, and I'll show you the back of this Palisade. Here is the back of this Palisade, and I really love the way how the Palisade looks like. There's going to be a spoiler right here in the back. It does give the back of this SUV a nicer look. The shark fin antenna is going to be located right there. And this is going to be finished in gloss black, but since this is a black SUV, you're not going to be able to see that this is a gloss black trim. Actually, this 2022 SEL is finished in white, and as you guys see, this piece right there is going to be finished in gloss black. The wiper is going to be located right here. I really wish it was hidden right underneath the spoiler. Hyundai badge is going to be finished in chrome. Palisade will be right underneath it. It is spaced out, and I think it does look good. H-track badge is going to be all the way to the right, and on the left there is nothing. For the tail lights, everything is going to be LED in the tail light housing, so the running light, brake lights, turn signal indicators, everything will be LED. Reverse is going to be in the bottom, and around the reverse light is the reflector, and in the bottom portion of the bumper, that's where the parking sensors are. It does have that brushed aluminum in the bottom, which I love. The exhaust pipes are connected to the exhaust tips, and this Palisade does have tow hitch. Here is the key. Feels nice and light and solid at the same time. It does have some chrome around the buttons, brushed aluminum in the bottom and top, and it does have 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start, tailgate release, and a panic button. To open the tailgate, there are going to be 3 ways. One on the key. There is a button right underneath the Palisade writing, and one inside. So let's go ahead and open the tailgate. Opens nice and quick, and there's going to be a handle and a button to close the tailgate. And of course you could adjust the height of this tailgate. Inside there is a ton of room. And by the way, the third row is automatic up and down, so there are buttons to control the third row. And as you guys see, you could actually drop the second row, but you cannot pick it up. For the third row, you could actually bring it up and bring it down. So let's go ahead and bring it up. Let's go ahead and do the other side as well. And honestly, they're fairly quick. Some other SUVs, their automatic seats are not as fast as that Palisade. But honestly, with the third row being up, there is a very good amount of room here in the back. And underneath, there's going to be a very good amount of storage place underneath this floor. There are going to be some tie downs on the right and left, and a 12 volt. Let's go ahead and drop the seats down. So with the third row being down, there is a ton of space. This seat is not going all the way down because of that cardboard, but seriously guys, with the third row down, there is a ton of space. Let me actually go ahead and drop the second row. I have to hold it down and the seat drops. Let me go ahead and drop everything down. I'll show you how everything looks like with it being down. Alright, so all the seats are down now, and for the third row, you actually have to click the button once, so it is automatic up and down. You don't have to hold the button down until the seat goes up or goes down, so it's just basically one push. So with the seats being down, there is a ton of space in this Palisade. Here is a front door panel, and the front door panel is going to be finished in this blue color. I think it does look amazing. I really like the wood trim, and everything goes really good. The blue with the wood trim and this tan interior, just everything looks amazing. Here is the door handle. Feels nice and light, but nice and solid. Memory seats. Does have a tweeter right there, and this is going to be nice and soft. This is wrapped in leather, nice and soft. Even this is nice and soft. Here is the speaker. It does look honestly amazing. It is the Harman Kardon sound system. I love this trim. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks high quality and sound amazing. The bottom of the door is going to be plastic, but it is finished in that blue color. Reflector right here on this on the edge of the door. An okay amount of storage place on the bottom with a bottle holder. Here is the seat. The interior is going to be finished in tan. I really like the design right here up top. It does have this black/blue piping. I think it does look good. Seat controls are going to be right here on the side. Lumbar support, and it does have thigh extension. But let's go ahead and move inside this Palisade, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Here is the interior of this 2022 Hyundai Palisade. This Palisade is nice and comfortable. The windows are nice and big, and seeing out of this SUV is very, very easy, and the steering wheel is very light, so driving this around parking lots is super, super easy. For the steering wheel, it is going to be finished in blue, and all the way to the left is going to be the voice command, mode, volume controls, phone controls, and all the way to the right is going to be the button to control the screen in the middle, so you could toggle through a few things, and you could go up and down. Good amount of things. And you'll have, of course, the cruise controls, the adaptive cruise control. It does have some paddle shifters. They feel nice and solid. And the steering wheel design looks right, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. This is a 3-row SUV, a family SUV. It does have some brushed aluminum right here in the bottom. And to the left is going to be the headlight controls with the turn signal controls, and on the right is the wiper controls for the front and back. And this LCD screen is 12.3. Does look very good, and when you change the modes, it does change. Graphics are good. It's a little bit on the slower side, but it's not too bad. So it's not too bad. They're going to be a good amount of drive modes. You'll have the comfort mode, sport, eco, smart, and snow, and you could actually lock the wheels. But as I said, the graphics are very good, very high resolution screen. And all the way to the left is going to be the brightness controls, blind spot monitoring system, lane keep assist, traction control. Here is the e-brake. It does look good. It has a really nice design to it, and the tailgate release. Here is a screen. It's a 10.25-inch screen. It does look very good, and I really like the gloss black around the screen. And overall, I love the way how it's integrated into the dash. And Hyundai system is nice and responsive, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Here is the backup camera. Backup camera resolution is very good in this Palisade. It does have the 360, and something about Genesis and Hyundai is that you could zoom in and zoom out of the 360 camera, and it does have different views, of course. You'll have the rim view. You could change the brightness of this screen, and overall, as I said, their system is nice and responsive, and I really like it. And you could actually change the ambient lighting from this screen as well. I really like this tan interior. I love the wood, and everything just looks amazing. The fan finish is perfect. Hyundai is doing a great job with their design and fan finish. Here is the engine start stop, and in the bottom there are going to be some buttons, some basically shortcuts for the screen. Let's say if you want to go to map, just click on map. That will take you to the navigation. Then you'll have the radio, media, and a few other buttons. And here is the emergency light button. It does flash when it's activated. This Palisade has a volume knob and a tune knob. And here is the climate controls. Very easy to use. You could control the rear and the front, of course. Automatic function and the sync function. It does have actually tri-climate control, not dual, because there is climate controls in the back. Here is the fan speed, AC button, and the modes. And coming down, here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission in this Palisade. Super easy to use. Reverse, neutral, drive, and park. Shift by wire, Hyundai shift by wire shifter. And here is the brake hold, mode selectors. It does have a button to lock the wheels. Basically, if you click on it, it will make the wheels spin all at the same time, so you get unstuck. Let's say if you're stuck in snow or in mud, this will help. Parking sensor button. Here is a button to turn on the camera, engine shut off, and hill descent. And it does have heated steering wheel, and it does have heated seats, 3 stages, cold seats, 3 stages. And I really like what Hyundai did here with this middle console. So if you're not using the cup holders, you could actually hide them. If you want to use the cup holders, click on this button, and the cup holders will, this plastic thing will come out, so you could use the cup holders. And if you don't want to use them, just go ahead and put them back. Super easy, and I really love this design. They're going to be a wireless phone charger, 1 USB. You could close this cover if you want to. If you want to open it, just push on this, and it will go back by itself. Here is the armrest. It's a little bit on the harder side, but it's no big deal. Inside, there's going to be a good amount of storage place, 1 USB, 112 volt, and there's going to be a tray, a removable tray. It is nice and deep, and seriously, guys, there is a ton of space inside of this storage place. Here is a rear view mirror. It is a good size, but I'm not a big fan of the thick bezels. It does have garage controls, and it does have the auto dimming function. Up here, there's going to be a mirror to see the people that are sitting in the back. Blue Link, SOS, and there's going to be LED lights in this Palisade, and there is this button right here that will turn on all the lights in the Palisade. And this Palisade does not have panoramic sunroof, but it does have dual sunroofs. So this is the first one, and the second one is going to be in the back. The back one does not open, the shade only opens, but the front, the shade opens and the sunroof opens. And here is the visor. I really like this cloth. I love what Hyundai did. The headliner, the cloth they used on the visors, very nice and soft, and I just love it. And does have an LED light and a mirror. For the back door panel, it is the same design as the front. It does have a privacy cover right here in the back. This is going to be finished in that synthetic rubber material, just like the front. Door handle feels the same as the front. Small tweeter right here, that looks amazing, honestly. That wood trim looks very good. I really like the leather right here. This is wrapped in leather. It is nice and soft. Same for the armrest. This is plastic, which is expected. A tiny bit of storage place for a massive door. I really wish it had a little bit of a storage place in the bottom, but they're going to be 2 cup holders right here, a big one and a small one. And the window switch right here in the back. I really love the fact that they brought that trim here in the back. For the second row, there is a ton of leg room. Headroom is beautiful, and seriously, with this fixed sunroof, there is a ton of light coming in. The second row to have an armrest right here that you could adjust. And in the back, they're going to be the tri-climate control. And this limited trim has heated seats here in the second row and cold seats. It does have an auto function for the climate control here in the back. You could control the fan, temperature, and the modes, of course. And it does have an AC outlet all the way in the bottom with a 12 volt. And that's how the front of this Palisade looks like. So to be able to go in the third row, there's going to be a handle right here, and there's going to be a button. The handle is going to only drop the back portion of the seat down. This button right here will drop it down, will move it to the front and drop the back a little bit down for you to be able to go inside. But let's go ahead and move inside, and I'll show you how much space there is in the back of this Palisade. So here I am sitting in the third row of this Palisade, and honestly, there is a very good amount of headroom and legroom. This seat is, I would say, in a good position where I am comfortable back here, and the person that is going to be sitting in front of me is very comfortable. And the seats here in the back, they're nice and comfortable. And as I said, there is a good amount of headroom. There is some AC vents, some LED lights, another AC vent right here, and they're going to be an LED light in the back here, 2 cup holders, 1 USB, and they're going to be a button that will recline the back seats. So this button right here will move the seat to the front or to the back, so it will make me sitting back here very comfortable. 1 USB, 2 cup holders, and seriously guys, there is a very good amount of headroom and legroom in the back of this Palisade. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Hyundai Palisade. As I said, this is my favorite 3-row SUV, and I really love this Palisade. And I think Hyundai did such a great job design with the Palisade. And for the market adjustment price, the only reason that the dealerships are doing this now is because that those Palisades are actually very rare. I'm pretty sure this Palisade will be sold in a few days. And they did actually just get this Palisade today with that white one right there. So I completely understand about the market adjustment. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Hyundai Palisade. I would like to thank Firas and Key Hyundai in Milford here in Connecticut for providing me this Palisade. If you guys are around, if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their information and link at the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.